Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is Nephew back again with another reaction. You know what I'm saying? I want to say first off before I start this video, sorry for not uploading yesterday. I know I was fully able to upload yesterday, but one, I was high as hell. I'm not gonna lie. When I get high, bro, I don't feel like doing nothing. Secondly, I don't know. I think yesterday it was just one of them days, you know what I'm saying, where I just really didn't feel like doing nothing. But we back at it again. Today we got 5 most shocking amusement park videos, or just 5 shocking videos amusement parks don't want you to see. Now, I like roller coasters. I fuck with roller coasters heavy, but when I hear about shit like this, I literally won't go to an amusement park for months, even years. Like, I think the last time I've been to an amusement park was like 2 years ago. And it's because I constantly hear, you know what I'm saying, about people falling off, about the machine breaking or some shit. Like, nigga, if I'm on your ride and some shit happen, you getting sued off rip. I don't care who it is, you getting sued. But you know what I'm saying, let me stop fucking around, let's get right into the video.
Fun rides, the thrills, bone-chilling adventure, and overpriced snacks. But wait, is that all? Even though hundreds of thousands of people visit these amusement parks to chill on the rides and slides, mishaps do happen every now and then, scaring the soul out of people. Unfortunately, some of these screw-ups have led to serious accidents and deaths, from Disney to Six Flags and US to China. These accidents all over the world show how much risk the ride enthusiasts face every year. So here we bring to you the 5 video amusement parks don't want you to see, or anyone else to see. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notified every day of more amazing content. With this being said, let's begin. 5. Children falling from Ferris wheel. One of the most tragic of the amusement park accidents is the one that happened in the Greene County Fair in Greenville, Tennessee. When the kids were enjoying the popular Ferris wheel, their cabin flipped and the 3 riders, the 3 children, fell about 30 to 45 feet. The accident happened because of the technical snag, which resulted in the kids' cabin getting caught up with the next one. As a result, the cabin of the 3 kids tilted to over 90 degrees. The kids, obviously, could not balance out themselves and fell to the ground. The scene was so horrific, as described by the people who witnessed these tragedies, that they thought the kids had probably died on the spot. The 3 kids lay motionless after having fallen down from the height. Thankfully, the Ferris wheel had stopped immediately after in order to make sure that no other accident takes place. Quite rightly said, it is not something that any of these—
What you mean, thank God that they stopped it, nigga? They already fell out. Ain't nothing gonna help them at that point. The only thing that's gonna help them is God. They already fell out.
Visiting families wanted to see. People were screaming for help, not knowing what to do. When the support and medical team arrived, they did not know if the kids were still breathing. When one of the medical team members was contacted, he reported that blood was coming out of the mouths of the children. Their breathing was very shallow. Airlift was provided to help out 2 of the kids, while the 3rd one was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. Even though this accident did not cause any death, and the kids were soon on their way to recovery, the incident left a deep scar and fear of rides on all the onlookers, revealing how dangerous even the most innocent and popular rides can be. This is one of the video clips amusement parks do not want us to see. 4. Ohio State Fair accident. Amusement parks and other rides? What could go wrong, right? Wrong. Sadly, rides do get caught up. Mistakes are made several times, and horrific accidents take place. A chaotic and horrifying—
hold on, did that nigga just completely come
do get caught up. Mistakes are made several times, and horrific accidents take place. A chaotic and horrifying scene unfolded in the most unexpected ways when one of the most preferred rides on the Ohio State Fair faced a malfunction, resulting in the tragic death of an individual and injury of many others. The Fireball ride, which was attracting a lot of attention for the thrilling experience, malfunctioned in the evening. The Fireball consisted of 6 rows that spun almost 40 feet from the ground. The structure was supposed to move smoothly in a pendulum motion, but tragically fell apart when it was still carrying enthusiasts. The scene is described to the witnesses as no less than
over the
When the
news.
ride broke apart after its malfunction, one complete row came off, and at least 2 individuals were thrown into the air, falling on their backs over the hard concrete layer for more than 20 feet. People who were still on the ride were later rescued by firemen and security officials. Terming it as a horrific experience, several witnesses said that the chaos unfolded soon after, with people rushing over to help the injured. Those who were terrorized simply rushed out, and the ride obviously had no other enthusiast waiting to take a ride on the fireball. The video of this tragic incident was unfolded on YouTube soon after, showing how a technical snag that was reportedly caused due to corrosion took a man's life and seriously injured 6 individuals. The video went viral soon enough, and the accident made its way to the top of the national headlines. The authorities were forced to admit that the inspection protocols were not followed, as the ride was shown signs of corrosion and was still allowed to operate. Fairs are about good things and lighthearted laughs for a joyous time, but mishaps and tragedies make it a terrible, terrible experience. You can see the rides you jump around to get on
I ain't
might
never
not
getting on
be
no
as
ride
safe
like
as you
that. They
think.
got me
Even though the
upside
ride
down.
operators
If that
and
shit
amusement
break,
park
you
boast
dead.
of regular inspection,
You
it is
upside
only
down.
after such mishaps that the errors come into the limelight and
landed
people
on all
spring into
head.
action. It is certainly a video that amusement parks would hate for you to see. 3.
Fuck yeah.
Girl falls from sky ride at
Oh,
Six
yeah, I
Flags.
remember this joint,
Six
too.
Flags is probably one of the best and most enjoyable amusement parks in the United States. It is flocked by thousands of enthusiasts and visitors every year for an experience of its amazing rides. However, the amusement park and its cooperation are under fire by the people, authorities, and fans all over the world after a video showing a 14-year-old girl hanging by her arms and then falling down from the slow-moving chair of a sky ride surfaced on social media. The video grabbed here shows the completed accident. The girl was hanging from the chair of the ride for quite some time before the people standing down gathered. They signaled her that she could jump by letting go. Even though the 14-year-old girl had one hell of a nightmare hanging from the ride, she can be seen letting go after trusting the bystanders on the ground. It was reported that she only hit a tree branch on her way down and was caught by people. Thankfully, she did not suffer any other serious injury. Following protocol, the ride was immediately...
Oh, my mama, all these niggas getting sued, bro. If I'm hanging from a fucking... Bro, that's not how the ride is intended to be. Like... You getting sued, bro. I'm sorry. I'm getting my check. I'm getting this coin, bro.
After the incident came to light, Six Flags reported that it had found no discrepancy or anything wrong with the ride. The reason behind the girl falling off like that was unknown to them. Six Flags allowed both the private as well as government inspection teams to carry out the investigation. Luckily for the Six Flags Corporation, it was found that all safety measures and all the ride equipment were fully functional and operating without any snag. Even though the cause of the accident still remains unknown, the experience of the girl, as well as the bystanders, was nothing less than traumatizing. There was no other injury reported except for the 47-year-old Good Samaritan who had tried to catch the hanging girl.
Hold on. She was on a ride with someone. She the only one who fell off. The fuck?
Being rushed to the hospital for back injury. Fortunately, this time, no one lost their life, but such accidents clearly show that whether you are riding at Six Flags or in Disney, mishaps like these could hit you at any time. 2. Girl dies after being thrown off from ride in China. And from the East, we have one of the most infamous incidents where a teen girl succumbed to her injuries after having fallen down from a ride in a theme park in China. The ride was called Travel Through Space and was becoming popular among young individuals who were looking to enjoy the fast-spinning experience that matched the weightlessness and lightheadedness of being in space. This 14-year-old girl, too, was one of the enthusiasts who had come to have a good time in the theme park. The ride caught her attention, and for obvious reasons, as she was thrilled to see seats being flipped full circle at such a fast rate, both forwards and backwards. The video that you can now see clearly shows the complete incident. When the girl finally took the ride, her safety belt snapped mid-air, and she was unable to hold on to anything. This resulted in her body being thrown off in the air. When she fell, she had a barrier iron railing and lay in a pool of blood soon after. The tragedy resulted in authorities shutting down both the ride and the theme park. The girl's parents and the bystanders immediately rushed her to the hospital in an ambulance, but sadly her injuries were too great and a lot of blood had been lost. She later died of several internal complications. An earlier
Her ass was gone and said she hit a pole after she hit the... Yeah, she dumb, bro.
Investigation in the matter revealed that the ride in fact was faulty, and during a previous inspection, it had been suggested that it be closed closed for riders. The safety measures were not intact, which had resulted in the girls' belt snapping off. The investigation team revealed that more casualties could have taken place that day. Fortunately, no one else was injured. The theme park was ordered to shut operation for some time and provide compensation to the parents for their only daughter who had died. What they didn't understand is that money could not be a substitute for their only daughter who was no more. The incident caught a lot of media attention, forcing the authorities to temporarily send notices to all theme parks on shutting their travel through space rides. Such incidents force us to rethink if the rides we love so much are really worth the shot. What if someone found a technical snag on a ride we were about to step on, and the park authorities just never acted on it? 1. Tragedy at Pakistani Amusement Park. This, by far, was one of the most gruesome and dangerous videos we have come across. Not only does it show how the bad management of amusement park rides can cause accidents, it clearly shows the extent of injuries that one can suffer after falling down from these thrilling rides. As a warning, we would like to inform the viewers that this video contains graphic content and might not be suitable for you to watch. If you are not okay with seeing blood, this is not for you. Viewer discretion is advised. The video is of a Pakistani amusement park where, like anywhere in the world, individuals are having a great time on the rides. Even though we could not confirm the location, it was reported the video was shot from Aladdin Park in Karachi. You can see from the video that when the wheel goes up for a 360-degree spin, one of the riders falls off. In the next sequence, some girls are shown surrounding the woman who had fallen off from the ride. She failed to move and laid in blood. Even as the bystanders began to cry out for help, no one from the security or park officials comes forward. It is probably the woman's friend who finally picks her up and rushes her for medical assistance. Very little information was available on the incident, and thus it could not be confirmed whether that unfortunate rider survived. But it was quite clear that such an incident could not have taken place without the safety belt malfunctioning or snapping. Again, pointing towards the shocking truth of amusement parks, errors are often overlooked, resulting in death. Not just 5. There are several other shocking incidents and mishaps occurring in amusement parks every year. Even though amusement parks try to hide the mistakes pretty well, their truth surfaces at last. Such videos
I think we're gonna end it right there. That's the most 5 shocking videos amusement parks don't want you to see. But if you guys want any more videos, you know what I'm saying, request them down below in the comment section. Other than that, if you're new, I would appreciate it if you hit that sub button. We're uploading daily. I'm trying to push 3 or 4 out every day. Sometimes I can get to that, sometimes I can't, but mostly every day I'm gonna be uploading. So you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all like the video, and make sure y'all tell me down below what y'all want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Cocaine with the cocaine. More money make more rain. Pouring up a paint while I'm back in propane. Point blank.